Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now today we are going to see or going to discuss about the job analysis and where it comes from and job analysis, why it is been necessary for any organization. The job analysis is a part of the human resource management or the human resource planning. Why these plannings are being takes place in any organization? It is a strategy for the acquisitions, the utilizations, and the improvement and the retentions of an enterprise's human resources. This process of determining manpower requirement in order to carry out the integrated plan of the organizations. Yes, of course, whatever strategies are being made by human resource planning, it should be related to the goal and objective of that organization. As I said earlier into my previous video, that human is the only animal who can express his emotions. So human resource plannings are made to deal with those emotions and how to generate more and more output by having a more and more strategies. These are the strategies, these are the main motive of the human resource planning. Now we are going to see our main subject, that is a human job analysis. The job analysis in the layman language meaning the procedure of gathering information about a job. This about the job, this process involves two sets of the information. One is job description and job specifications. The another major meaning of the job analysis is a complete examinations of activities in a job. It can be considered as a technical procedure that can be used in a classify the duties and the responsibilities of the job. Yes, the job analysis, again we can say that to measure the roles and responsibility of the every person who is related or who is performing for the organizations. So this is what the job analysis is. Again, job analysis has two components, that that is a job description and job specifications. But before going to that two components, we will see what are the steps are involved in the jobs analysis. The first step is recording and collecting the information related to job. Yes, while we are doing a job analysis, so it is mandatory to collect and record the information. Second one is the check the accuracy of the job information. And second step, we have to make confirm the information which we have collected or gathered, are those informations are correct, or we need to check with the we need to check with the mistakes, mistakes happened in the collecting or gathering that data. So we have to check with the data which is being collected by us as a part of the job analysis. Now, then again, note down the job descriptions as per the gathered data. As per the gathered data, we have to check whether this data is correct, and we have to consider the steps for the job descriptions. Use the data to determine the skills and the knowledge that is required for the job. The data which is collected will gives us more idea about what are the skills and knowledge are required to perform any job. So according to that, we have to make our planning, or to determine what kind of skills and knowledge are required, and we have to make sure that skills and knowledge are available while we are preparing a job descriptions. The last one is updating the gathered informations time to time. Yes, it is a very much necessary to update data which we have gathered at the initial phase. Yeah, it means the job analysis is a continuous process, and yes, it has to be continuous process, because while there are updates in our system, that has to be convinced, that has to be implemented in any organizations. Now the components of the job analysis, that are the job description and the job specification. Job description is a very vital document that is usually explanatory in a nature. It consists of both organizations as well as functional information. It provides the information as to the scope of activity, positions, jobs, and the responsibility. It gives the employees a very clear picture of what is required of him to meet the goals of the job. Yes, job description is the in a simple way we can say it is a check sheet by which we are getting what are the things are required to fulfill the goals and the objective of the organization. What are the things we have to do, or what are the role of ours in the fulfilling the goal and the objective of the our organization for which we are working for. The good job description must consist of the following. It should include the nature and scope of the job along with the accountability. Yes, the good job description should have the list of the accountable people, because the person who is accountable for the any task, he should have to give feedback, as well as he has to determine what kind of task has to be done by him. The good job description should be lucid about the positions, responsibilities, and duties. Again, the same thing. The person who is working for any organization, he should be stick with the goals and the objective of that particular organizations, and he must know the roles and responsibility and the position of himself, the complexity of the job, the amount of the skill required for the particular jobs. Yes, it is the more important for the job planner to understand what are the skills and the knowledge are required for the job descriptions, and he has to understand his own role to avail the required to make avail the required skills and the knowledge for the particular job. How far are the problems consistent? We must it has to be understand for any job planner while describing a job. The problem related to the any job is problem related to any job. They has to understand for how long time it will remain consistent, the level of the responsibility the worker has for each stage of work. Yes, the job planner as well as the job designer must have a knowledge of the level and the hierarchy associated with that job description or the job. The next one is the component of the job description. The job description, job classification. This include a title of the job, alternative titles, if any, job codes, divisions, department, etc. The title of job descriptions, the job property and divisions or the department indicates with the department and the location does the employee works. Yes, in the job classification, every information including the job title is been explained into the job classification. Job summary, it gives the alternative name or the any additional information required for the any additional requirement add on to the job classification. Duties and responsibilities. Yes, some in the job description, duties and responsibilities are most important, because some people are not knowing what are their responsibilities, what are their duties. In that case, the whole concept of achieving target will get failed. So that's why every person who is working at any level of the hierarchy, they should have knowledge about their own duties and the responsibility relation to the other jobs. Yes, of course, this is a main important part of the job description, because people who are working in one department, they are not knowing what their actual work is and how their work is related to the other department as well as related to other jobs. That's why it is more important to understand what the impact of their work will going to make to the other departments or the other job. So it should be understand into the relation to the other job. The next is a job specification. Specification, we can say, are the so many things are associated with the job description, so roles and responsibility. But what are the qualities which are and the skills which are required for the job description or to perform a job, that can be gathered, or that can be a part of the job specification? What kind of skills, what kind of processes are required to perform any job, that will be a part of the job specifications. And in the add-on to the job specifications, there are components of the job specifications. The physical qualification, if some work is carried out, some works are needed strong peoples, or some at for this specific qualification, we have a good example: the astronauts who are working into who are working into the space. They must be physically strong enough. But at the initial stage, when there was a lightweight when there were lightweight spaceship was designed by NASA, at that time they tend to get astronaut with a low height, so that can be a part of the physical qualifications. The mental qualifications, yeah, in the job specification, mental qualification is the most important, because so many calculations, so many reason or the same, so many interpretations on the data has to be carried out for some jobs. In that case, mental qualifications plays a more vital roles for that job specifications. The socials and emotional specifications, yes, while we are working for any organization, it is not only I or a single person who is working for towards the goals of that organization. For achieving the targets, for the goals and the objective of the organization, there is a team who is working for that target. So in that case, we have to understand what are the social things we have to take care of, and we have to understand the emotions of the other people. That may be a part of the social and the emotional qualifications, or the specifications of the individual who in the job specification. Behavior of the qualifications, yes, the behavior of the behavior qualification is the most important, because the things which sometimes there are some problems which needs a faster solution, which needs a faster solution. In that cases, the person who is taking more time, or who is consuming more time to solve a single problem, that can be that can create a problem. So in that case, behavior qualifications means person with a quicker effect is needed. So in the job specification, all those four properties or four qualifications are needed. Methods of the job analysis, there are the seven methods of the job analysis: observational methods, interview methods, then the questioning methods. We are discussing observation methods. In this method, superiors or the supervisor observing the jobs and making their own opinions about that job. So this can be a part of the observation method. Third one is the interview method. But in the observation method, the bias can be happen or create on the basis of the like and dislike. But in the case, as well as interview method can be carried out by for the job analysis. By having a interview methods, the superiors or the manager will get a more idea about more idea about uh, more idea about that particular job. The interview method can be carried out for n number of the people. That's why the data gathered through that interview method is playing a vital role, because every individual working for any organization has their own opinions. That opinions matters when we are making any judgment related to any job. The questionnaire method is the simple method. Some questions are prepared by the team leader or supervisors or the managers, by which by answering those questions, we will come to know about the job analysis, or which job, what's going on in an organization. So this is the what the questionnaire method is. The next one is a technical conference method, gathering informations for the expert, usually supervisors of the roles and not from the incumbents. So yes, these are the all the methods of the job. Diary methods is also another good method. In the diary methods, the job incumbents make diary notes of all the activities they perform. This is one of the good method of the job analysis. Functional job analysis developed by the US Department of the Labor. Job analysis conduct research, interview on incumbents and the supervisors, make side observations and the prepares detailed data. Means the functional analysis consists of all the above said methods. The critical incident technique, CIT, according to the Flanagan, the behavior in the specific situations contribute to success or failure of the individual. The interview and the questionnaire can use to collect information on a critical incidents most suitable for the middle and top management level. So all these are the method which are being used for the job analysis. All the methods are playing their own, means all the methods are having their own features, but the most suitable, means the most commonly used method is a CIT. The uses of the job analysis. Why job analysis is important, or why the job analysis is used in the any organization? The job analysis starting a point of recruitment. Yes, as I said earlier, we will come to know what are the skills and the knowledge are required for any particular jobs, and that can be fulfilled by the recruitment, and recruitment can be taken consider while the requirement of the any job. The organization's audit and regulatory requirements. Yes, by having a job analysis we will come to know where we are lacking of, and we will understand how to carry out audit and regularly requirements. The training need identifications and analysis. Yes, by having a job analysis we will come to know how many people has to undergone through a training and the analysis of the job. Performance management. Yes, performance management is a more important, because while we are having a job analysis we will come to know who the people are there who are performing well, and how many people are there who are not performing well. So we have to differentiate by their own performance. That can be happened by the job analysis only. The promotions and or transfers. Yes, job analysis also help us to promote the people or transfer the people. Health and safety, inductions, career planning, succession planning, all this part of the job analysis. Health and safety. Why health and safety is being important for any organization? Yes, health and safety is considered in the Factories Act 1948, and it has to be carried out for any factory who is any organization who is labeled as a factory, because health and safety plays a vital roles in creating image or the brand, or I can say brand image of any organizations. If company who is continuously having a accident, it create a bad brand image. So in the company who is creating a safer working atmosphere, they are creating a good brand image in the markets. As well as career planning, successions are the part of the uses of the job analysis. So this is what for the job analysis is, and we have seen a job analysis so far. The job analysis playing a most vital roles to gain or to achieve the target of the any organizations. And we can see the job analysis is the strategy which is being made by the job designer to achieve all the targets within the timeline. Thank you.